Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to troubleshoot the top 4 reasons why your washing machine pumps but won't spin. Stick around to the end of the video for an important washer safety tip that most people don't even know about. But before we begin, we're going to make sure the appliance is unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. First thing to check is the coupler. It's what connects the motor to the transmission on older direct drive top-load washers. The coupler is made up of 3 pieces, usually 2 plastic and 1 rubber, that work together so the motor can spin the transmission. One side of the coupler is mounted on the transmission and another is mounted on the motor. The rubber part goes in between to absorb shocks and vibrations. If the coupler has failed, you'll hear the motor running and the washer will be draining, but it won't spin. This may leave your clothes wetter than normal at the end of the cycle. You'll also hear a loud noise coming from the coupler area as the broken coupler pieces grind together. That may also leave pieces of rubber or plastic on the ground underneath the washer. If that's the case, you'll have to replace it. If you need to order a part, simply go to AppliancePartsPros.com and type in your model number. Find your part on the easy-to-read diagrams and match it to the number below. Click on the part if you want to see more pictures of the item or watch its repair video. You can also scroll down to see DIY stories from customers like you, or ask a question in the Q&A section. Once you're ready, you can add the part to your cart. It's that easy. Most orders will arrive within 2 business days. Next is the drive belt. It connects the motor pulley to the drive pulley so the inner tub can agitate and spin. There are 2 different types of drive belts, V-belts and multi-groove belts. No matter what style you have, if the belt's broken, fallen off, or stretched to the point that it's slipping, the washer may still pump, but it won't spin. On front loaders, they're usually located at the back, and on top loaders, they're usually located on the bottom. Visually inspect the belt. If it just fell off, you can try to put it back on and see if it works, but if it's stretched or damaged, you'll have to replace it. If you have a top load washer, the next thing to look at is the clutch. It gradually gets the washer tub up to full speed during the spin cycle. Clutches can come in a variety of different designs, but they all basically work the same. Inside, they have a brake pad-like material that grips and drives the washer. If that material wears out, the clutch may not work properly. This won't stop the washer from pumping, but the tub won't spin. The clutch is usually found at the bottom of the machine. If you're hearing noises coming from it and your tub's not spinning, it's likely that it's failed and you'll have to replace it. As always guys, hit those like and subscribe buttons now to help support us making more of these videos. The last thing we need to check is the drive pulley. It's opposite the motor pulley and drives the washer. Most drive pulleys are made of metal, but some are made of plastic. The drive belt goes around it and connects it to the motor pulley. If the drive pulley is bent or damaged, or if the mounting hole is rounded out, it could cause the drive belt to fall off. This will stop the washer from spinning, even if it still pumps. On front load washers, the drive pulley is usually mounted on the spider arm at the back of the machine, and on top loaders, it's mounted on the transmission at the bottom. Check the pulley for any signs of damage and replace it if needed. Now here's that safety tip we promised you earlier. Washing machine fill hose inspection is often overlooked by most people. If your fill hose bursts, it can cause severe water damage to your home. A fill hose can flood your home with up to 500 gallons of water per hour, so it's important to inspect them regularly. Make sure to check the entire hose for any signs of bulging or leaking. Also make sure the fittings aren't corroded. Then shut off the water and look at the washers and screens inside. If they're clogged, you can just clean them out, but if they're rusted or damaged, you'll need to replace them. When you reinstall them or put new ones on, make sure the hose fittings on each end are tight so you don't get any leaks. There are many different types of hoses. The most common ones are rubber or braided stainless steel. Rubber is the most common type of hose, but if you want extra burst protection because of where the washer is installed, it's recommended that you upgrade to the stainless steel type. Some of the newer systems even have an auto shut-off feature that shuts the water off if a leak or change in pressure is detected. Regardless of the hose type or the warranty it has, it's important to check them at least 1 to 2 times a year because they can fail at any time. Once you take care of the problem, you can plug the appliance in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another troubleshooting video brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons now, and if you have any questions or want to share how your repair went, leave a comment down below.